English Listening Practice. Episode 9. How to be more productive in daily life. Hello, dear friends, and welcome back to another listening practice from English Learning Hub. I'm Emily, and I'm really glad you're here with me today. Whether you're walking, studying, or just relaxing with a cup of tea, I hope this episode brings you some helpful ideas. Today, we're going to talk about something that many people want to improve: how to be more productive in daily life. Maybe you sometimes feel busy but don't finish what you planned. Or maybe you want to do more, but you're not sure where to start. Don't worry, you're not alone. In this episode, I'll share simple and clear tips that really work, with examples you can relate to. I will talk slowly and clearly using easy English, so you can learn the language while learning new habits. Let's begin together. When I first tried to be more productive, I had a long list of tasks and no clear plan. I wanted to do many things, but I did them slowly, and I often felt tired. One day, I decided to change my habits little by little. I started with small steps, and over time, I saw big changes. Today, I will tell you about the steps I took, and you can try them too. Let us begin by thinking about your energy during the day. You know when you feel strongest and when you feel tired. Some people wake up early and feel ready to work. Others feel more alive in the afternoon or evening. I learned to pay attention to my own body. I tested different times for work. I tried writing in the morning and checking emails in the afternoon. I noticed that my mind was fresh in the morning, so I did my hardest tasks before noon. In the afternoon, when I felt slower, I did easier or creative things, like reading or brainstorming. By matching my work to my energy, I got more done with less stress. Next, let's talk about planning. A clear plan is like a roadmap. Without it, you can feel lost, but you don't need a long, complicated plan. I found that a simple list with a few key items is enough. Each evening, I take 5 minutes to think about the next day. I write down the 3 most important tasks. Not 10, not 20, but 3. You can choose the tasks that will help you move forward on your goals. For example, if you want to learn new words in English, you might write, "Learn 7 new words." If you have a report to write, you might write, "Finish the 2nd paragraph." This small list helps me focus. When I complete those 3 tasks, I feel proud. Then I can choose more tasks if I have extra time. One tip I love is using a timer for focused work. You can try working for 20 minutes and then taking a 5-minute break. This method is sometimes called the Pomodoro technique. It is simple. You set a timer, you work without stopping, you rest, and then you start again. I used to check my phone or worry about other things. But with the timer running, I felt a fun challenge. Can I finish this work before the timer rings? Sometimes I did, and I had extra minutes to rest. Other times I didn't finish, but I still made progress. The breaks kept my mind fresh. After 4 cycles, I took a longer break, maybe 15 or 20 minutes. A clean workspace can help your mind feel clear. When my desk was messy, I spent time looking for my pen or my notebook. Papers were everywhere, and I felt stressed. Now, each evening, I spend a few minutes clearing my desk. I put papers in a folder, I throw away empty cups, and I organize small items. In the morning, I walk into a tidy space. I know where everything is, and I can start working right away. A small cleanup costs little time, and it gives me a calm and clear beginning. Many of us carry our smartphones all day. We get notifications, messages, and alerts. Each ping can distract us from our work. I learned to turn off notifications when I need to focus. I open my phone only when I allow myself. For example, I work for 45 minutes and then I check messages for 5 minutes. This way, I control my phone and it doesn't control me. You can also put your phone in silent mode or in another room. Your mind will stay on your work, and you will notice time passing more slowly and more completely. Grouping similar tasks together is another useful idea. When you do one type of task in a block of time, you avoid the need for your mind to switch gears often. For example, choose a time to answer all your emails, maybe right after lunch. Then later, choose a time to make phone calls or to send messages. If you mix these tasks, you will feel like you are going back and forth without finishing anything. I used to check my email, then make a call, then return to my email. It felt chaotic. When I planned one block for email and one block for calls, I finished faster. I also felt calmer because I knew what came next. Some tasks feel boring or difficult. Maybe you need to revise a long document or study a new subject. It can be hard to start something you don't enjoy. One solution is to pair the task with a small reward. I enjoy gentle music, so I play soft piano tunes when I clean my email inbox. The music makes the task feel more pleasant. You can choose your reward. It might be a small snack, a cup of tea, or 5 minutes of your favorite game. The reward doesn't need to be big. It simply gives you something to look forward to, and this can help you begin the task. Your body and mind need movement and fresh air. After a few hours of sitting, I notice I become stiff and tired. I decide to take short breaks to move. Sometimes I stand up and stretch. Sometimes I walk around my house, and sometimes I step outside for a quick walk. Just 3 or 5 minutes of walking can make my legs feel better and my mind feel clearer. It also reminds me that I have a body that needs care. When I return to work, I feel more awake and ready to focus. It can help to use a simple calendar or planner. You don't need a fancy tool. A notebook works fine. Write the main tasks next to the time you plan to do them. For example, write 2 p.m. to 3 p.m. write report. Then try to follow the plan. If something unexpected happens, you can move the task to another time or day. The calendar helps you see your day at a glance. You know when you start and when you stop. You also avoid scheduling 2 tasks at the same time. Taking care of your body is key to productivity. A good night's sleep helps you feel rested. Healthy meals give you energy. Drinking enough water helps your brain work well. I remember a day when I felt tired and slow. I realized I forgot to drink enough water. I grabbed a glass and drank slowly. After a few minutes, I felt more alert. Also, eating too much sugar can make your energy go up and down. Instead, choose foods that release energy slowly, such as fruits, nuts, or whole grains. Learning to say no is another skill. You might feel pressure to help others all the time, or to accept every invitation. But when you say yes to too many things, you lose time for your own goals. People will understand if you explain kindly. You can say, "Thank you for asking me, but I already have a full day." Saying no can feel hard at first, but it protects your time. You can say yes to the things that matter most to you. Tracking your progress each day is a motivating habit. I keep a small journal where I write what I accomplished. I note what I finished and how I felt. Some days I may finish everything. Other days I may do less. But I still write down what I did. When I look back at my journal after a week or a month, I see how much I have done. It reminds me that even small steps add up over time. Big projects can feel overwhelming. When you face a task that seems huge, try breaking it into smaller parts. For instance, if you need to write a long report, start by gathering information. Then make a simple outline. Next, draft one paragraph at a time. You might write the introduction first, then go back to finish the conclusion. By focusing on one small part at a time, the project no longer feels impossible. You move forward step by step. Deadlines help us work with purpose. Even if no one gives you a date, you can set one yourself. If you need to learn 5 new words this week, choose a day to finish. If you want to finish a chapter in a book, set a date. Writing your deadline on your calendar turns it into a real goal. Then you plan backward. You decide what to do each day so you finish on time. A deadline gives energy and structure to your work. Working with others can boost productivity and fun. You can join a study group, a writing club, or a friend who also wants to learn. For example, I met with a friend every Tuesday to practice Spanish together. We spoke about our work and our goals. We gave each other feedback. When someone asked me how my progress was, I felt more motivated to prepare. The group can cheer you on and help you when you get stuck. Mindfulness can help you stay focused. When you start a task, take a moment to notice your breath. Notice how your body feels. Notice any tension in your shoulders or jaw. Then begin. If you become distracted, gently bring your attention back. This simple awareness can reduce stress. You feel more present in your work. It also prevents you from rushing too fast without meaning to. At the end of each day, pause for a minute to reflect. Think about what you did, what worked well, and what was hard. You can write a short note. Today, I finished 2 tasks early and I felt good. Or, I got distracted by my phone. Next time, I will put it away. This reflection helps you learn. You see patterns in your habits. You discover better ways to plan and to work. At the end of each week, review your journal and your calendar. Celebrate your successes. Notice how much you have learned and how much you have grown. Then make a simple plan for the coming week. Decide your top 3 tasks again. Think about your energy levels. Think about any meetings or events. This weekly review gives you a sense of control. It brings a clear start to your next week. Finally, remember that productivity is not about doing more things. It is about doing the right things. It is about spending your time in a way that feels meaningful and balanced. Productivity means you have time for work, for rest, for friends, and for yourself. When you find the right balance, you will feel calmer and more joyful. Thanks for listening to this episode. I hope these tips help you find small changes that lead to big results. Try 1 or 2 ideas first. See how they work for you. Then choose more ideas as you feel ready. You can build your own path to productivity one step at a time. I know you can do it. If you enjoyed this episode, please like and subscribe to our channel. Leave a comment with your favorite productivity tip. I can't wait to read your ideas and learn from you. See you next time.